Hi, welcome back for another video. My name is Tanya, for those of you that are new here, and I am a watercolor and acrylic artist. So in today's video, I wanted to show you a quick cherry blossom flower, and I'm going to try and do it in less than 5 minutes. I'm going to try and challenge myself in the next couple videos and just do these 5-minute florals. So yesterday's video, if you didn't catch that, you can go back and look at that. It was yesterday. I did a rose, a tulip, and a ranunculus, and each one took me about 5, maybe a little bit longer than 5 minutes each. Today I'm going to challenge myself with just the cherry blossom. I'm going to be using my Arches watercolor paper. It's a hot press today. Normally I use cold press, but today is hot. And I'm going to be doing my Filbert size 6 and my Velvet Touch 4 round. I'm only going to be using 2 colors. That's it. My alizarin crimson and my burnt umber. So to get started, I wet my alizarin crimson. I'm going to show you my palette here. So I have my alizarin crimson here and my burnt umber there. I got them pre-wet already, and I'm going to do a little mixture of the two of them here. So to get started, I'm going to do my branch first. I'm going to put my palette here so maybe you can see it. I'll see if I can get this on camera. All right, so I'm going to take my burnt umber, and you're going to want to do the branch first, but you're going to want to leave some empty spaces that the flowers can actually look like they're on top of the branch. So I'm taking my size 4, and I'm going to come up with just a little of my burnt umber. You can make this branch as thick as you want. I'm going to leave a little bit of white space there, so I know there's going to be a flower there. I'm going to come up like that, and then you can kind of curve it this way. So I'm looking at the clock right now, and it is almost 10:30 my time. I'm going to take a little bit of my, actually, let me go back. I am going to do just a couple little branches coming off here and there, because we're going to have some little buds on here. Maybe you can even swirl some around that way. All right, now I'm going to take my Filbert brush and my alizarin crimson, and I've got a really light wash of it going on here. And they've got, I think, 5 petals. So I'm just going to come in with my Filbert from the edge of the petal and pull in. And especially where I left a little blank spot on my little twig here, you're going to want to put a flower. The flowers, I'm going to have them be a little bit bigger towards the bottom, and maybe the ones clustered up here are going to be a little bit smaller. So this is just a light wash of my alizarin crimson. Now you can turn your brush this way, so it is the smaller way, not the thick way, and you can make some smaller flowers up towards the top. If you want to move to your size 4, you can definitely do that too. But this gives you pretty much the same effect. And you're going to want to cluster these flowers a little bit everywhere. Even if there's no branch here, you can always pop in a flower. And I think I'll do another one down here. And another one here. Maybe another one here. All right, so before this starts to dry, I'm going to take my size 4 and I'm going to just put in a little dot here. And it's okay if it just bleeds wherever, because you might actually, as it starts to dry, it's going to start getting lighter. You might have to go in and just darken it up a little bit, depending on how dark you want those. Then I'm going to take my mixture with my size 4 still, and I'm going to bring in some little buds. They're just going to be like little ovals here and there. Just drop them in wherever you want. Some of those little branches, if there's no flower at the end of it, just bring in a little bud. You could just drop in little buds anywhere. And we're still doing good on time. I think it's only been a couple minutes. I am going to bring in my alizarin crimson, and just towards the bottom of the bud, make it a little bit darker and let it bleed up. All right, I'm going to blow dry this really quick, and then I'm going to add maybe a little bit more to the centers. Okay, so I'm going to take my, actually, you know what? Let's move to a size, what is this one? 000. And I'm going to take I'm going to make a mixture now of my burnt umber and my alizarin crimson. So you get this really brownish red mixture. And I'm going to start pulling in some really little lines here from the centers out, because cherry blossoms have, in the center of their flower, they have all these cute little spokes that are coming out, and then they have like little dots on the top of them. You can make them go any way you want. And if you feel like you need to darken up your centers a little bit even more, definitely go ahead and do that. And then you're going to put a little dot on the end of each one. Beautiful. All right, and I'm going to take a little bit more of my alizarin crimson, and I'm just going to deepen up some of those centers a little bit. Oop, I forgot to put dots on this one. There. And if you see that some of your buds don't have a little stem, just go ahead and connect it. There. And if you feel like you want to just make the bud a little bit rounder or take a little bit off, go ahead. We're running out of time now because I wanted to do this within 5 minutes, so it's getting there. There. For 5 minutes, I think that looks pretty good, right? So I am going to pick another flower and try and challenge myself in another video. So I hope you liked the video, and if you did like it, please give me a thumbs up, and please subscribe if you want more videos like this one, and have a good day. Happy painting. Bye.